Alright, my name is Bill Jarrett, using Cam Studio to go through packet tracer activity number D2-535, where I'm supposed to go through this PC to get to this particular router and configure a few things. Particularly the things I'm supposed to be configuring have to do with the Ethernet and serial interfaces. So, without further ado, so I'm going to go to that desktop and go into its terminal, emulator, let's see, scroll down. Let's go ahead and get logged in. The password is for the console is supposed to be Cisco. And it is. Yay! Alright, now we want to try to enable that. And it gives me another password, which should be Cisco123. Yay! It let me in. And the first thing I'm going to do is start doing some configurations. Configure the terminal. So, I'm going to go ahead and change this to global configuration mode. Conf T. Thing keeps slipping off my head. Alright, now that we're there, we can go ahead and start configuring some of the interfaces. So I want to configure the internet fast Ethernet connection. So FA0/0. That should be the short way of saying it. Yep, alright, let me in. That's a good deal. First thing I want to do is throw a description on it. And the way how we do that is we type in simply the command description, and then whatever we want to call it. So we're going to call it connected to customer switch. Connected to customer switch. Okay, done deal. Next, we want to set the configure the IP address in the subnet mask. So the way how we do that is simply type IP address. ADDR. Okay, make sure I'm spelling that right. And that should be 192.168.1.1 with a subnet of 255.255. Gotta watch those. dot 255.255.0. So that should be a Class C subnet. There we go. Everything's starting to look right now. Okay, and we need to make sure that the interface is enabled, so we'll make sure it's not shut down, so we'll throw a no shut at it. Okay, so it should be up now. It says change state to up, good deal. And we'll go ahead and exit configuration mode, typing end. Alright, it looks like we have done that. So now, the next thing I want to do is verify that, my interface is being configured. So the way I'm going to do that is just simply throw out a show IP route command. So show IP route. So if I route, spell it right, Bill. There we go. Okay, so you can see here's where I threw the command, and here's what we got back. Here's all the codes. It says gateway of last resort is not set, but it also shows me that here's the magic. That our fast Ethernet has been configured. Isn't that nice? Oh, how special. Okay, so next, a couple spaces in there. Back is killing me. We want to configure the wide area network. So, very similar, but instead of fast Ethernet, we're going to configure a serial interface. So, I just got to remember how to do this. Interface serial 0/1/0. That should be right. I hope. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Let me think a second. Alright. Oh, man, what did I do wrong here? Oh, hold on a minute. Dummy. You need to be in configuration mode. That might help. There we go. Okay, now let's try this. Interface serial 0/1/0. There we go. Now we're in the right place. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is just like we've done the other one, give it a description. In this case, we're going to call it connected or connection. Connection to ISP. There we go. So that's my connection to the ISP. Next, I'm going to set the IP address. And the IP address 200.225 with the subnet mask 255. Okay, and then of course we want to make sure that it's not we're going to throw a no shut at it. And end. And a show run. Okay. So there's our customer router. Shows building configuration. It's all done. And we come on down here, and here's our first set right here, where we configured Fast Ethernet 00. As you can see, it's got all the particulars in there correct. Connected to customer switch. And interface 010, connection to ISP as we put in there. And it's got the appropriate address that we've plugged in. That's good. Okay, so apparently we've got everything set up correctly so far. So now we're going to try to ping a few addresses. So we'll go ahead and get out of here. Alright, so let's try pinging a few. So, let's try pinging 209.165.200.226. Oops. 6. There we go. Escape sequence to abort. Shows 100%. That's a good thing. That's what we wanted. And let's try pinging 192.168.1.1. Our Fast Ethernet. And it got 100% turnaround as well. That's awesome. So we got success on both of those. And we're going to go ahead and, let's see here, throw a copy run start. That should save everything. Okay, good deal. And I believe we've got it all done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.